friends, Nibs again. Out in the garage here again. We're going to do a little mail call unboxing for a new one that I picked up last week. This is going to be a new addition to my collection for the channel. I have a box here, cover up the guy's address so we're not getting him any hate mail if it doesn't live up. But grab my box cutter here. We'll get this thing open. Let's see what we got here. So what I'm expecting to see is this is supposed to be a Crosman model 147, which is a fairly rare pellet rifle. The Crosman model 140 was a 22 caliber pump action gun made from 1953, I think it was, till 1954 to about 1968. So for quite a long time, 15 years, it's a pretty good run for a model of a pellet gun. But this is the same gun. So you saw the 140 that is actually on loan to the channel. Shot that head to head with my 1400. Pretty cool gun. Got a lot of nice power, fun to shoot, very accurate. So, but this one, the 147, was only made for about 2 years in the early 60s, and they're very scarce. This is the first one that I've ever seen, well, at least in recent times, come up on eBay for sale. I've been searching for one for a while. Been looking around for a 140 as well, but so we got one of those on loan, so now I really don't need to get one right away because we've already got one to review. But I really like kind of collecting this kind of oddball stuff, the more rare stuff. It's a lot of fun. So this one was advertised as in good condition, so we'll see what happens. I am not gonna lay a lot of hope in that it actually will work, based on my experience with these. You know, something's going to be one seal or another is going to be bad in this thing already. I can almost venture a guess, but maybe it'll work. Maybe it's been resealed already. I don't know. So they did advertise it. It's in pretty good condition. The wood's not perfect, but they did, and I see it right there. They did advertise there's a little bit of rust pitting right there in that barrel, but I can clean that up with some steel wool and then touch a re-blue on there. That'll look halfway decent, but well, let's see what we got. She's leaking out. So looks like the exhaust valve is probably leaky. So not a big deal. Not what they advertised, but well, anyway. So it is still pretty cool. I use some of my. I love this stuff. This stuff is a antique restorer's blessing right here. Get some of this stuff. They've got it in different colors. I do like this golden oak because it's kind of basically the lightest color, and it doesn't change the color of things too much. They do have some like red and really dark brown colored ones. But yeah, she's in pretty good shape overall. I mean, just the finish is kind of worn. That'll really clean up really nice with that restore finish. I'll go ahead and get a seal kit on order for it. We'll put that in there, and hopefully by this time next week we'll have a really nice running 177 caliber vintage pump up gun. So there you go, it's the Crosman 147, or the other one that I have just like this that's on loan to the channel is a 140, and that's a 22 caliber. So anyway, well, a little disappointing that it just won't hold air, but I was kind of expecting that. I was kind of expecting something to be astray with the seals, but anyway, well, what can you expect? It was a fairly, for as rare of a gun as this is, it was a fairly inexpensive job off of eBay, so we'll get her going. So alrighty, friends, well, I tore into this model 147 a little bit, and I did find what was wrong with it, and I think I've got it sealed up good enough we might be able to get a couple of shots out of it, so I thought it was worthwhile to change the ending for this unboxing to a little more positive note. But first off, I did rub a little bit of that restore finish on the stock. Still not perfect, but it helps. It makes it pop a little bit better, makes it look a little bit nicer. And I actually did fix the rust spot on the barrel already too. So I cleaned it up real good with steel wool, and then I love this stuff. So take some of the super blue and a little wad of brass wool, and I don't know if there's a chemical reaction that happens there. I think there's something like that going on, but it's something along that lines, because if you follow the directions they have, the bluing doesn't turn out really nice. But I've done several old 22s and pellet rifles using this method. I'd basically dip that brass wool into the solution, rub it on, and then I set the piece aside and let it completely dry. And then I go back and do it again and I do that a couple of times, and I really get, and then once you're done, once you let it dry, then I don't even wash it off. I use a rag with some rem oil or some other type of oil on it, and I wipe it off for the last time, and it really locks it in good. It makes a real nice hard, and it doesn't look like, so it doesn't look like a lot of the cold blue finishes that you end up seeing. So I definitely didn't fix this for good, but I think I fixed it enough where we might be able to get 1 or 2 shots out of it. The problem with it is there's a little piece in there called the exhaust valve, and the O-ring on the inside of it is notorious for going bad in these, and this one, that's what's wrong with this one. I put some grease around the inside of it, and I think we'll maybe usually you can get a couple of shots out of it before. She's leaking out. Yep, I thought we might be able to get a shot out of it, but I did get a couple of clicks before I turned the camera back on, but so apparently we're not going to get a pump out of it today, but oh well. I thought we might be able to show you at least one shot on camera, but it's already looking a whole lot better, and I actually do have the parts on order now. that'll be a real easy fix. I may just replace that one seal for now. Besides, when I did put the grease in there, it was really pumping up nice. So everything else seems to be in good working order other than that quad seal. So be a really easy fix. So anyway, if you liked the video, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell and you'll get notified when I do post up new videos. And hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, have a great day.